Hello everyone, and welcome to Life with Aprons. The ducks have been busy producing lots of eggs, and so I want to show you today a simple way to use those eggs to make a delicious, easy homemade pasta. So come join me. Okay guys, today we are making the easiest pasta recipe. It's only 2 ingredients and you don't need a mixer and you don't need a pasta machine to make it. Right now, both of mine are broken, and so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to show you how to do it without those gadgets. Okay, the first step in the recipe is to put 3.5 cups of flour into a bowl. I use unbleached all-purpose flour. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the method. Traditionally, you would make a well out of your flour and then you would add your eggs into the middle. I don't do that just for ease sake. I just plop them right in there. From what I have read, it's mostly due to being able to control the hydration. So I just take my eggs and crack them in a bowl and then mix it all up from there. And it works great for me and it makes a delicious pasta. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to add 4 eggs to my bowl. And then we're going to mix it up and decide how much hydration we need. Okay, so this is the part where I kind of feel it out. You can start with 1/4 cup of water. Sometimes I use that amount, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on the size of my eggs. So really I just keep a small amount of water on the side. I pour a little bit in. I begin to mix it up. If I need a little bit more, I'll pour just a little bit in again and then mix again. And really what I'm looking for here is just a dough that will be easy to roll out. I don't want it too stiff because that's going to be a pain to roll out, and I don't really want that kind of arm workout. So I want it to be a little softer, but I also don't want it to be super sticky so that I'm using a ton of flour to keep it from sticking to the table when I'm rolling it out. When it comes to rolling out the dough, you can really make it as thin or thick as you want. It really, for me, depends on the recipe. If I'm doing a macaroni and cheese, I will do it slightly thicker, and I might make the noodles a little not as long. If I'm doing a chicken noodle soup, I will try to make them a lot thinner for the soup. Again, so it really depends on you, and sometimes I make them a little thick, almost like a dumpling. So yeah, it just depends on the recipe and kind of what you want. This is probably, I would say, the hardest part, just because it can be time consuming to roll out the dough. It really is a labor of love, and I have been without my pasta machine and mixer for a little bit now, several weeks, as we're trying to get it fixed. And every time we have pasta night, it does take some time to roll all the pasta out and then cut it. So it is a labor of love, but it's a labor of love that is really worth it. You know, we live in a society where we don't do any slow cooking anymore. Everything's fast. And honestly, if you look around, you can tell everything is fast because we're such an unhealthy culture. And if you really want to get healthy, then the best way to do that is to start making your meals from scratch at home. And that does take time. I have grown to enjoy it just because I know that I'm giving my family the best. And that's important to me. You can cut these noodles with any kind of utensil you want. I'm using a pizza cutter. I know they have special tools that cut pasta, like rolling tools. Sometimes I use a knife. It just depends. I mean, really, you just need something that will cut that line. So once I've cut the line, you can decide if you want short noodles or long noodles. Now for this particular time, I was making a small batch that night, but I had made a double batch and I wanted to be able to dry some for another night in the week or next week so that I wouldn't have to do it over again. So I went ahead and made a double batch. And what I like to do, now again, this is not everybody's method, but this is what I do. I will take these strips, and I have a clothes rack is what I'm using, and I will hang the pasta on the clothes rack, let it dry, and then I can pop them off and store them in a jar ready for whenever I need to make a meal. That's what works for me. I know different people do it different ways, but I hang them on my clothes rack and it works really well. So you can choose how you want to dry them, but the biggest thing is that now I have a quick pasta jar that I don't have to take an hour to make the pasta, 30 minutes to make the pasta ahead of time if I'm a little bit in a hurry or I just don't have time or maybe I don't feel good that day. I like to have things on my shelf that I can grab instead of the alternative of eating out, or grabbing something at the store that's quick. None of those are good for you. So this is probably the best way to get a quick meal. And that is it. That is all you have to do to make your pasta. Simple and delicious and only 2 ingredients. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Bye.